I think deep down, every creator wants to make work that matters. I'd be lying if I said there was a magic formula, but a new article gives us some clues. This article studies hot streaks, bursts of high-impact work clustered together in close succession, more or less career highlights. So what triggers a hot streak? And is there a way to increase your chance of going on a hot streak? That's where science comes in. And when I say science, I mean a lot of data. Scientists looked at the careers of 20,000 scientists, 4,000 directors, and 2,000 artists across 79,000 films and 800,000 pieces of art. Basically, a lot of content from a lot of creators. And they studied two main things: the impact of the work, judged by popularity, and the number of styles before and during the hot streak across each individual's career. So if you're a music maker, or any creator really, and want to go on a hot streak, what should you actually do? It starts with understanding the explore-exploit trade-off, going wide versus going deep. We actually make this type of trade-off all the time. For example, do you go to your favorite restaurant or try the new spot? Should you hang out with your current friends or try to meet new people? Anyway, you get the idea. But in terms of creative output, what balance of explore-exploit helps trigger a hot streak? The article suggests exploration followed by exploitation is the key. Currently, across all three domains we studied, a major turning point across individual careers appears most closely linked with neither exploration nor exploitation behavior in isolation, but rather with the particular sequence of exploration followed by exploitation. This exploration followed by exploitation appears consistently associated with a significant lift in the probability of initiating a hot streak, with more or less a 13 to 20% improvement over baseline. Of course, there's still some remaining questions, like how wide or how deep should we go? If we look at the data, we see a big drop in the number of topics during a hot streak. The thing to focus on here is the H value. So higher H means more styles, and lower H means less styles, aka more focus. With Jackson Pollock, for example, 2 times the H value before the hot streak. Peter Jackson, 2 times the H value before the hot streak. John Fenn, roughly 2 times the H value before the hot streak. So we cannot be afraid to explore. Fun fact, Peter Jackson, before he was doing Lord of the Rings and King Kong, he was working on biography and horror comedy. So you can see he kind of dropped the comedy, dropped the biography, and found his niche with like slightly scary things. Many famous producers have followed the same sort of explore-exploit sequence. Daft Punk actually started as a rock band, progressed towards underground house, and then slowly transitioned into their signature sound of pop-inspired house music. Flume didn't start out making future bass, he actually started with house music, and DJ Snake actually used to produce Lady Gaga and even some Dutch house. This makes sense, right? It's like you either try until you give up or something works. So my main takeaway is actually different from exactly what the article suggests, because the explore-exploit thing is really not that shocking on its own. I think where this is interesting is that one half of this dynamic is way more of a mindfuck. Like if you found your niche and everything's working and you're getting well paid, it's very easy to continue. But it's the exploration phase, which is kind of the mindfuck. But slow progress or entropy doesn't mean you're doing something wrong, even though it probably feels that way. You're just in the exploration phase, which comes before the exploitation phase. It helps if you zoom out. Anything worth pursuing will have a difficult phase. If you want a 20-year career, the first few years are just the start. So I think if you look at the first 3 to 10 years as more of an exploration instead of pass-fail, you could probably get in your own way a lot less. Honestly, I'm guilty here too. And the thing I say to myself is stop dramatizing perfect problems. As in, the exploration phase is not a real problem. It's just the thing that comes before a hot streak. And it's just part of the messy, frustrating, and fulfilling process of creation. That is all for today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.